Based in Melbourne, Florida, Ramon Hemphill is the founder of the 99th Squadron Incorporated, a nonprofit designed to introduce young students, and particularly students of color, to the career opportunities that can be found in aviation. The organization takes its name from the 99th Pursuit Squadron, the first of 4 U.S. Army Air Force squadrons that were part of the 332nd Fighter Group, alongside the 477th Bombardment Group, to form what's more commonly known today as the Tuskegee Airmen. Each fall, the 99th Squadron Incorporated begins a free 5-week aviation curriculum for students ranging from the 6th to 12th grade that culminates with introductory flights. Hemphill runs the operation nearly single-handedly with enthusiastic and capable support from his wife, Shannon. Like the organization their outfit takes its name from, the 99th Squadron is on a mission with nearly a dozen local volunteer pilots, including board member and Air Force veteran Clint Cunningham IV. The goal isn't as much to create professional pilots as it is to show that aviation presents myriad opportunities.
It's so surprising. When I first got the news, it felt like it was premature. Like, really? Because time has gone by so fast, you don't even realize that we've been at it since late 2020. When I look at the impact just locally and the different conversations that spark up from these kids that they would otherwise not be having, wouldn't even think to have, it just makes me all the more grateful that there is this type of recognition out there for this type of work. We have events out here at Valkyrie Airport, but most of our kids out here don't even know this airport was out here. And they were born and raised in this county, have no clue. They could be living down the street. They see piston aircraft flying around all the time and don't even know it's here. And so it's one of those things where they have to know this stuff is out here. And if they don't know, they don't even see it as an option. And I think that's the uphill battle, is bringing that awareness to kids so they see that among all the different options they might be thinking about, in terms of careers. So what I'd like is for it to grow in terms of actual pipelines into more of a workforce development thing, whether it's generating more pilots, whether it's generating, more folks when it comes to aircraft mechanics, getting AMPs, air traffic control. Like, we're trying to really, really fully establish those avenues. That's the biggest thing we could ask for, is for our cohort of students as they graduate from high school, for them to have a path forward, if that's what they want, in the aerospace industry, to whatever capacity they choose. That's really the end goal, is to establish those networks and those pipelines for anybody who comes in to our program that really, really wants it. I saw some really good examples that were already out there that was making it even more possible for me. You had organizations like Fly for the Culture, Legacy Flight Academy. You had other examples that were brewing, and I'm like, you know what, I really, really want to be a part of that movement. And our biggest thing is not to reinvent the wheel. So let's build relationships with all these different entities, bringing them together and putting this out there to our local youth. Charles McGee was so big on, just kind of paying it forward, and even in his later days, just showing up, because he knew that was enough for inspiration. And probably on a bit of a selfish side, it gave him an excuse to get out there and interact and just see, where the industry is going, especially for those who look like him.